people will go and break God's laws, right? They love doing that. And then when something bad happens to them, they gather around. And when, oh, look at the atrocities that happen to us. Look at what's going on to us. Oh, I'm so innocent, but no, last week, Pookie and Ray Ray just robbed somebody. Get that in Romans 13 and 1. Bring it out. Romans 13 and 1. Because it's happening right in front of us. But our people don't want to listen. Read.
Romans 13 verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power.
All people must be subject to the higher powers that be. But no, you want to rebel and claim that you have rights. You don't have rights in America. You're not a citizen. You're a denizen. That's what you are. It's in the Constitution. Read it again.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God.
You see that? The powers that be were ordained of God.
That's right.
So when you go against that, you're going against God himself, because he put them in place to keep us in check.
Right.
Because we love to break God's laws. That's what we like to do. But no, we want to sit around and, oh, look, they're doing us wrong. Well, what did you do last week to get put in that situation?
Right.
Our people must wake up and stop breaking God's laws.
That's right.
Read.
The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God.
So, our people go out day to day and resist the ordinance of God. They resist the power and wonder why things happen. God says he put them in place for a reason, because our people are rebellious. Our people are wicked as hell. They don't want to listen to God's word. But they pull their camera phone out when they think something is going on. They pull their camera phone out when they think atrocities are happening to them wrongfully. God says that's good for you, because you don't want to listen to him. Read.
Whosoever therefore resisteth the power of God, resisteth the ordinance of God. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
They shall receive to them what?
Damnation.
That's why we get shut down in the street and nothing happens. Get Zephaniah 11 and 5. That's why things happen to us. You see that, sis? You understand that? That's why things happen to us. Because we resist the power. We go against God by breaking the laws. By breaking the laws of the land. Things happen to us. Read.
Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Whose possessors what?
Slay them.
What happened to Breonna Taylor? Our possessors slayed her in cold, innocent blood. They possessed us ever since they brought us to this land. You hear that, bro? And they slay us and nothing happens.
Bring it out.
But you wonder why? Because our people are in the midst of sin. That's why nothing happens. Marching is not going to get us out of this. You have to be keeping God's laws. Read it again.
All right. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
What happened to Breonna Taylor's murderers?
Hold themselves not guilty.
You see that? It's in the Bible.
That's right.
It's in the Bible. That's why that happened to Breonna Taylor. That's why that thing happens to our people on a day-to-day. Imagine if that happened to Breonna Taylor. Imagine all those that get shot and killed. That's not televised. These are not isolated situations. Things go on every day because we're still in the midst of wickedness. Read.
And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Their what?
Their own shepherds pity them not.
Our own so-called leaders don't pity us at all. Where are the civil rights leaders at? Where are all the leaders of the so-called black and Hispanic community that stand up for all the injustice that's happening in our community?
Right.
Where are they at? They don't pity us at all.
Right.
We got to go out and march ourselves. Where are the so-called leaders at? I'll tell you, they're doing nothing. They don't pity you at all.
Right. That's right.
They're in agreement with what happens to us as a people.
That's right.
You have to be keeping God's laws. It's high time to wake out of sleep, black man and Hispanic man. You see the things that's going on? It's the end times.
Right.
Time is almost up. Stop playing games like little boys and become men. Psalms 96 and 14. Is that what I want? Read. 94:16. Get that, because it's high time to wake up.
That's right.
We got to stand up. Marching ain't going to get it done. We have to be keeping God's laws. Read.
Psalm chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
You hear what God is saying, black man, Hispanic man? Who's going to rise up for God? Who's going to rise up for him in this wicked society? You got the enemy across the street clapping at your demise, but you think he's your friend. Who's going to stand up for God? Huh? Read.
Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Because this whole land, this whole city, this whole country for that fact, was set up for sin, to keep you in sin. Not for your righteousness, it's for your iniquity, your sin. It's to destroy you. That's what this whole society is set up for.
Bring it up.
It's not set up for you to prosper. It's not set up for you to be high in the society. It's set up for you to stay at the bottom.
Right.
That's what it's set up to. It's set up for that. Put you in jail. Put you in the grave. Keep you in a lower state. That's what it's for. But our people don't want to listen. They don't want to listen at all. Read it again.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who's going to stand up for God against the workers of iniquity in this society?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.